Urban Radio Network.
All right. Come on in, sir. All right. What's up? All right. What's going on, sir?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
All right. Good to see you again.
Same here.
Make yourself come. I'm just cussing out some people.
Baby, what you doing? I need you over here, cause your body needs some loving. I need you now. Don't waste no time. I need what's mine.
He's having a discussion here about the market 100,000 players on Apple Music.
Just so you know, full disclosure, you're on live right now. Live right. So whatever you say can and will be heard. No, my YouTube is live. I went on my YouTube earlier today. I want to let folks know what's going on. Nobody's checked in yet, at least not from what I can see here.
About streaming things like, and it's actually happened to me personally. I just found out today.
Say that again because I didn't hear you.
Basically, what happened is I looked at Apple artists. I got over 160,000 plays. Out of them 160,000 plays, I got over 628 sales. Okay. Breaking it down, I don't know if it's going to be $60 or $16. That's how they break it down.
Okay.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yep.
Streaming is just
No, I text the artist and let them know that their song is playing. So I'll give you a preview of today. I've come to the best way to say it, but for me, I've come to the point of fed upness.
oh boy.
And so I ran into I wouldn't call it a situation, but just I look around. There's a lot of artists that are on stages at these festivals and stuff, and it's really a wake up call for myself that maybe I'm not being aggressive enough for the artists that I have that I like either represent or know that are really good and should be on these bigger stages, and they're not. And the people that are on these stages, these bigger stages, and not saying they don't deserve to be there, because I'm not stepping on pushing anybody down to build myself up or the people that I represent up. That's not the point. The point is like, okay, these people are up there and they're up there for their reason. They're there, they deserve to be there. But I have people that deserve to be there too. And I know these people that are up there. So what am I not doing
to have your people
to help to get my people up there, or to get myself in situations that I think that I should be in, that I have the credentials to be, lack of a better term, backstage or in the circle or whatever you want to call it.
Roy, the people that not to cut you off, but the people that you had here, outside of Jimmy and myself, you have people that's bigger than us in here. So that should tell you where you should be.
I agree.
You hang with the bigger people.
So yeah, and so I just figured, okay, maybe I'm not doing what I think.
Well, a lot of people they're doing pay to play now. You know that, right, Lord?
That's sickening too.
Yeah,
they're doing pay to play. They're paying the venues to be in those on stages.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Now, mind you, not the big stage. Okay, now if you got a name,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you got a name, like a little bit of name of a little bit of a following, and you got a minor of a hit, then yeah, you can pay to get on those festivals. That's how come you see some of these groups and some of these DJs we never even heard of. Never.
Yeah.
But see, the only thing that I can't stand about it is like, how in the world is a guy gonna have 160,000 doggone plays? Okay, and you telling him it's coming down to, he don't know whether it's gonna be $16 or $60 or what he get paid. That don't make any sense. And for us to get paid 3% of a penny.
Yeah, right.
And here's the other thing. We talk, I hear the people talking about controlling their own path. Let's put it that way.
And we're gonna talk about that today.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that today, right? But the bottom line is, okay, we're offering you a way to do this.
Right.
And y'all just as lazy as you want to be.
Oh, okay.
No, I said it.
Okay, good. Like I'm good, and I'm not alone because that's exactly where I'm going. Because I've said it more than once.
Yeah.
And you know, and I'm gonna wait to save the rest. Who's anybody checking in? Anybody check in? I'm gonna save the rest of it for actually on air because I want to be on air. And those who get mad at me, like I say, the first motto of this show when I started is truth don't change because you don't like it.
Thank you.
You can get mad all you want.
Thank you.
But are you doing X, Y, and Z? It's just like the thing. I thank you again for sending me that. And like I said, I'm gonna save some of this. Yeah, that you sent me because I looked at it and I sent it to a couple of artists, not a lot of them. I sent it to a couple of them because the reason the couple that I sent it to, a couple hours I sent it to, is because they are working. Because what I'm finding out, even with all the artists that I have on the roster, all of them ain't worthy of my time.
Okay.
And that's just being honest. And I think I've been holding back. Those chairs are, man, they don't come up no higher, huh? Them chairs y'all sit in. I don't know why you got to get Boss Man Cuddy to get some chairs and set up higher. Y'all sitting down low.
Oh.
Does it raise up? Oh, okay. Oh, it does raise up. Okay. Those. All right, good.
This one raised up a little bit. Is that a little better?
Yeah, because I was like, wait a minute, y'all. It makes you think I'm trying to be all high and mighty.
Man.
Yeah, my legs can swing. It's up higher.
Your Urban Radio Network studios. Let's get back at it.
Yes.
Oh, that's not good. Let me see if this song is what I think it is. Oh, okay. No, that's not what I thought it was. Okay, cool. We're not on that. Okay, well, this song here, y'all know what this song is, right?
It sounds like something your artist.
No. No, not the artist, the music. Forget the lyrics and just listen to the music.
Need him to understand there's power in the tone.
Male artist. It's a male artist that originally did the music.
I hear it.
D'Angelo.
So
remember the song with the video he did? He was naked. That's what the music is to this. What's it called? Trying to think what's it called. How does it feel?
Okay.
Remember that song?
Yeah.
How does it feel? What's this? Another pet peeve of mine that I'm bringing it all up today.
I even saw this girl driving down the street, young hip hop singer. I'm going down. No. I'm like, y'all can't create anything.
Mary J. Blige did Sherry. And Sherry brought up, I'm going down. And Mary J. answered that question as if she was the one that came up with the song. when they told her the song you put out, I'm Going Down, was a really serious hit for you. And she naturally commented on it and gave Rolls Royce no props on it at all. She took it as if the song was written by her, the whole 9 yards. And all I can do is just sit there and say, because see, I don't really care about what people say. Yeah. All I care is where my money goes.
Right.
Okay. And I get a check every 3 months like clockwork.
Yeah.
But when you say things like that, that really F's with me.
Yeah.
You know.
And I'm gonna ask you about that too. I'm gonna wait till we get on the air. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go live.
Now my business partner always tell me, and you gotta watch what you say.
Right.
You gotta make sure you don't use no invective words like curse words.
Right.
I'm trying, Rory.
Believe me, I always reference it. I usually reserve my cussing for Wednesdays. I figure people go to church on Sunday. They come from church and they listen to the show. So I don't want to. I'm on my best behavior right now, man. Hey, you and me both. Look, I usually try to.
And I'm hoping I don't have to hold him down. Okay.
I'm good.
Because that video you sent me today, you know, with the entertainment, and it's like these are I've said this on the air, but the thing is, I'm usually preaching to the choir because I have the same. It's only a handful of artists. Like I said, I have over 100 artists on the roster whose songs that I play, and so you know, black people get their feelings hurt, and you know we'll go off on each other. But if a white man say it to you, you almost like yes ball. So I understand, and I try to tell you the same thing in love, but you don't tune in. You don't want to hear me though, and I get it. Are we on yet? Let me see. I get the attitude because the attitude is, and I'm using a nice word here, but we all know the real. What they say is, Negro, you ain't nothing.
Right.
Because you ain't up here, you ain't. But in the meantime, you trying to beat your head in on doors that don't want you. And when you don't think, the matter is because one, we on air. That's right. That's one of our artists. Put this in here. She's out of Richmond, California. Sharonda G.
Baby, I will surely be right there for you when you come inside, and then we take a ride.
Do y'all know Paris Escobedo? Paris Escobedo, the percussionist. No, Paris. He's Pete's nephew or son. Yeah. No. This is Paris.
That's Peter's dad.
Pete is the brother, right? Okay. Yeah.
Y'all need to Google that and see that right. Because
if Pete is her dad, then Paris is his nephew. Okay. And then there's another Escobedo that's his father. He's related. Well, matter of fact, yeah, it is because him and Sheila are cousins. So, but she works with him. He told me about her because he has his own band. He's a percussionist like all of us. Right. Yeah, he has a show here. He's here on. I brought him here. I don't know how I ended up interviewing him. I met him somewhere, and then I interviewed him, and then he wanted to do his own show. So he has a show here on Saturdays. Saturday. It's called Despacito Show. Yeah, but he does a lot of plays a lot of his dad stuff and Pete stuff, and a lot of he calls it what does he call it? But it's basically like Mexican folk, but traditional stuff. He does most school stuff too.
Well, what I'm hearing, Sheila just got on with a Mexican album. Okay, and she's not. You said that to me. And she's not putting. She's taking everything that she's ever done on. She's taking it off of Spotify. She's taking down stuff all off those streaming stations.
So does she know about you?
Yeah, I sent requests, to talk with her.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I haven't gotten answers back, but I have sent a couple of requests for her.
See, she's the one you probably have to keep sending stuff.
Yeah,
you do.
I know.
You have to. Oh, what's up, Sharonda? I didn't know you was here, girl. Turn you back up. My bad. I got company today. Sharonda, I need you to stay on, because you need to hear this information from the guest that I have in here today, by the way. Don't go nowhere after your song. This is about money.
I like that word.
All right, we are on the air officially. So stay there, Sharonda. Don't go anywhere, because I got some guests you want to hear from. Trust and believe me. Tag your other artists too. Matter of fact, I should have told parents. Nichelle, they're here. Don't you go nowhere.
Rory. Who's that?
Oh. Hot damn!
You know,
welcome to the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show. It's your show. He's the host, bringing the best in old school R&B and hitting in your ass hot topics. Here's Rory Darnell.
Shuckins. What up? I can't hear a goddamn thing because I hit my mic down. What's up, Michael Speaks? You want to stay right there. Things are not going to be traditional today. You need to stay right there, Michael Speaks. You're an artist. You want to get paid, right? Okay, I suggest you stay right there. If you leave, I'm going to block you. That's how serious I am today. Listen, it is the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. I need you guys to contact every artist that you know, every producer that you know, those of you that want to get paid. Paula Latang has checked in all the way from Canada. You'll hear from her today. Let me tell you who I am, even though it's not important. But you just need to know for the sake of, identification. This is the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, a Black-owned streaming station. I am the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell, your host today. And today we got some guests in the studio that you artists need to hear from. Listen, I am on my Facebook Live. Michael Speaks is checked in, a singer-songwriter. Need to stay right where you are, sir. Sharonda G., singer-songwriter out of, I have to say she was from Richmond, California. You need to stay right where you are, ma'am. Who else is checked? Nichelle Bell, my music administrator. She has checked in on the YouTube side. Your guests are here. They are here, Nichelle Bell. Your people are here. And Kedjo has checked in, superstar artist. He has checked in. You need to stay right there, Kedjo. So y'all need to be tagging folks right now, because I got some guests in the music business that's been in this business a total of probably 70 years between the two of them, and or more. And but they are speaking today, and y'all need to be listening, because that's what I'm going to be doing. Let me introduce right now. No. First of all, let me turn up the mic. Sir, your mic is right there. Sir, your mic is right there. Bring it on over there to you. Y'all can't see them, but you don't need to see them. More importantly, what you do is need to hear them. That's what's most important. Yeah, if you need them, go ahead and put those headsets on right there, gentlemen. All right, who wants to introduce themselves first? I want to make sure they say everything you need to say about who you are and your credentials. So Kenny Thomas, stay right there, even though Kenny Thomas, the prince of the all the artists, he knows what's happening. Who's going to speak first?
Me.
Barry White's going to speak first. That's not Barry White.
Barry White. Well, I'm Henry Garner, the original drummer for Rolls Royce.
Say that one more time.
I am Henry Garner, the original drummer for Rolls Royce.
As a matter of fact, hold on, Henry. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me do it this way so that people can see who you are. Let them know I got people up in here for real that do this, that's in this industry for real. Go ahead now, sorry.
No, I said I'm Henry Garner, the original drummer of Rolls Royce.
The original drummer from Rolls Royce. Any more credentials you want? I want to get them all. I want people to know what's happening here. What we got at the Real Urban Radio Network.
I played with a lot of people. I played with the Undisputed Truth. I played with who else? A slew of people that was at Whitfield Records. Outside of Undisputed Truth, The Temptations. Like I said, I've been around a while. The band has played a lot with these guys. That's where we got a lot of our credentials from before we became Rolls Royce.
Bingo. All right. Thank you, sir. Henry. And right over here.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Goff. I'm the creator of AP Artist Pay. And I am a guitar player for the Undisputed Truth. I'm the little kid that played on Smiling Faces back in the day when I was a kid. I've also was in the Whitfield Records camp along with Henry and them, and we did a lot of music together. And I was assigned artist to Casablanca Records back in the day.
With Parliament?
Yeah, Parliament, Funkadelic, Donna Summers and all of them. We were Rare Gems Odyssey. and I was their guitar player.
Now let me do this. If you don't want to be exact, but if you would just say combined the two of you, how many years have you in this industry? Like real years. The rest of us we.
Well, I know I got 48 in it from Jump Street because I started. I graduated in 1972. I started touring with Edwin Starr in 1974. 74, 75 is the 2 years that I've toured with Edwin around the United States and overseas. 1976 is when Car Wash came out, and we never looked back.
Right on, Mr. Goff.
Same here. When I got out of the Air Force, I got out of the Air Force in 73, started touring with Vernon Garrett on the blues circuit.
I remember Vernon
Garrett. From there, I went from Vernon Garrett back to the Undisputed Truth and toured with them. Got with Casablanca back in 76. Our album came out in 77, had a #1 record in 77, right around the same time. I think your second album was out, right? Yeah. So, we have a total of maybe about 60, almost 70 years.
70 years. So that's 70 years of music experience that I got in this building today, in two gentlemen. So I would definitely say you guys have more experience than everybody on this that's listening and watching right now. So what we're going to talk about today, now, Jimmy Goff, you mentioned, and a lot of people, and we're going to jump into it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play a song, but just give us a little bit, and we're going to get more into some other things. Jimmy, what is AP Artist Play? Artists, I hope you're listening, because we're going to talk about this a while. Yeah.
Artist Pay is a way for the artist to get paid rather than streaming and getting likes and views. You can actually have your fans buy your music and you get paid. We created a window so they can go and look and see whatever album they want or with the artist, click onto it, go to that site and pay for your music.
What's the difference between that and streaming?
Streaming is you get likes, you get views, you get all kinds, 100,000 views, but 100,000 views don't buy no houses, don't pay your rent, don't pay your utilities. With AP, at least if you're making money, you can pay your bills.
So that's the bottom line. It's about getting paid, and you get paid directly. Now we're gonna play a tune here because that's what we do. We do play music, but we have, I'm gonna say, legends in this business in the studio today, and they're gonna learn a lot. They're gonna be doing most of the talking because I'm just gonna ask questions and listen because I'm here to learn as well. This is for the artists, which is all about. Here's Niecy, Living Single, Sweet Sweet Love, Real Urban Radio Network.
What we have is an emotional connection filled with satisfaction. Yes, I like what I see. We got a physical attraction, surrounded with trust. If I'm dreaming, don't wake me up, 'cause I just can't get enough of you and your sweet, sweet love. And your sweet, sweet love. You hold my heart in your hand, my soulmate, my best friend. I get excited when I hear you. In my mind, I make a perfect choice. We're a number one team. I got you and you got me. Mesmerized, I can't fake it. I'm drunk on your love, intoxicated. I can't fake it. No, mesmerized. I'm drunk on your love. We have is an emotional connection with satisfaction. Yes, I like what I see. We got a physical attraction, surrounded with trust. If I'm dreaming, please don't wake me up. I just can't get enough of you and your sweet, sweet love.
If you guys have any questions for my guests, bring it on the screen and I'll ask them to get you an answer.
I hear you talk that talk, lady. It's you and Corey Bay. We tackle the world, no front. That's why I made you my one. I sipped your nectar of love, mentally dreamed you up. See, you chose me, plus no one can come between us. Intelligence and sexiness, your beauty can cause an accident. See, I need you so much, your touch, but I need your sweet,
What
sweet
we
love.
have is an emotional connection.
That's right.
Connection with satisfaction. Yes, I like what I see.
That's right.
We got a physical attraction.
You and me.
Surrounded with trust. If I'm feeling, don't break me up. I just can't get enough of you and your sweet, sweet love. And your sweet, sweet love. 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 Your sweet, sweet love.
Fresh off the sold out doing it for the Attention to Detail Productions presents a press tribute cut. The Soft and Wet Experience, starring Rory Darvell and the Attention to Detail Band. It takes place Saturday, November 2nd, 7 p.m. at the Celebrity Center, located at 5930 Franklin Avenue in Los Angeles. General seating, $35. VIP soft and wet table seating, $70, and it includes dinner. The Press Tribute Concert, the Soft and Wet Experience, featuring Rory Darvell and the Attention to Detail Band. Saturday, November 2nd, 7 p.m. at the Celebrity Center, 5930 Franklin Avenue in Los Angeles. Again, general seating, $35. VIP soft and wet table seating, $70, which includes dinner. Parking, $15. You can purchase tickets through Zelle by searching for 424-558-2088 or search for Rory Darvell on Venmo. And also purchase tickets on brownpapertickets.com.
Hey everybody, this is smooth jazz recording artist Brad Alexander. You're listening to the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show with Rory Darvell.
Niecy living single with sweet, sweet love out of Las Vegas, featuring Corey Baby out of Las Vegas. This is the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, Black-owned streaming station. Y'all heard the commercial, God darn it. It's coming to you. The Soft and Wet Experience, starring yours truly, the Attention to Detail Band, 13-piece band. And ladies, you'll like this. Half the band is female. So we be representing, getting funky up there and representing girl power up in there. Paris Escovedo, my colleague, he has checked in. Paris Escovedo is the nephew of Pete Escovedo, and his father is Coke Escovedo. Or Coke, is it Coke or Cocaine? Is it Coke? Which one is it? Put that accent on there, Paris, if anyway. Paris is here every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. with the Despacito show. So check him out, bringing you some smooth Hispanic soul as well. And some old school stuff. He'll bring you that stylistics and blue magic. He'll bring some of that to you. So he's here every Saturday. But right now, I got up in the studio two very important gentlemen in the music business. I have Mr. Henry Gardner, the original drummer from Rolls Royce, and Jimmy Goff, the developer of Artist Pay. So let me, Artist Pay is a black-owned company.
Yes, it is.
It's a black-owned company, and you get paid directly. I want to make sure people understand. Oh, by the way, DeFrance Forrest has checked in. So DeFrance, stick around. Hugo has checked in. Appreciate you checking in. Anybody else? Also, when you guys check in, please hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification button as well. Paris has checked in. Stay here. Stay around and get this money. So you were saying, well, can I ask this question of how soon you get paid? I mean, the artist gets paid when they purchase the music from AP?
It's according to how you have your payment facility set up on your website.
Okay.
If you have it where you get it next day or the same hour or whatever like that, because we actually don't have anything to do with your money.
Okay.
We just direct customers to where they can buy your stuff.
Okay.
And you have to have your payment situation set up. That's why you get 100% of your money.
And how much does it cost?
It only costs $9.95 per release.
$9.95 per release. It's a one-time thing per release. Now, is it? I'm just asking questions. Is it so? Say if they have 5 songs, and they submit them at the same time. Is it? How does that work as far as the pay goes? Or it doesn't?
It doesn't really work that.
Oh, just
way.
one at a time, basically.
One at a time.
Got you.
But if you're gonna do a whole album, you say this is my album.
Yeah,
it's still $9.95.
Got it. Okay, got you. So you guys heard that. So if you do an album, and you as a project, it's $9.95. Otherwise, most of you do singles and things of that nature. It's $9.95 per release. How long does that song stay on your advertisement?
Right now, we have it on. We just rotate every day. Okay. Every day, every week, every day. We just rotate our artists. We advertise our artists so people can know where they're at.
No, okay, got you. And you advertise it where? How does that?
We take out YouTube ads. We take out Instagram ads. We take out what is the other one? I'm sorry, Facebook ads.
Okay.
Yeah, and people just see it all over the place.
See it. Okay. Mm-hmm. And it launched when?
It launched on Labor Day. Okay. We launched it on Labor Day a month ago.
Can you say how many subscribers you have since you launched?
60.
So you have 60 subscribers. Okay, since you launched. Okay.
60.
And so this is, like I said, is anybody who has original material, preferably or whatever, or it's cleared and whatever. Now, Nichelle Bell is here. Oh no, she's not here, but she's my music administrator. She's instrumental in a lot of this stuff because she's learning a lot about the streaming and things of that nature that a lot of the artists that y'all are too lazy to figure out or don't want to figure out because you want to sing or you just want to be on stage and entertain. Got it, get it, good. But no. It's sorry, Sharon. Let me get this question because it's no, not $995, $9.95. Yeah, it's $9.95, and it's a great investment. Yeah, so let me make that clear to everybody. It's $9.95 to y'all listening on the radio, to y'all watching on these lives. It's $9.95. Yes, Michael speaks the second one. So y'all, what y'all need to do is get to it. Tell all your friends, and if you want to get paid, and we're going to talk about some other things as well. Henry, so you're not still drumming with Rolls Royce now?
I retired.
So what do you do now as far as the music industry is concerned?
I have a sessions that I deal with this guy by the name of Mike Ayers. That's Dr. Dre's engineer, and he's also helped Dr. Dre with a lot of his beats. Okay. So I've been doing sessions for this guy like periodically, maybe once every 2 weeks. Okay. And when I first got with him, he was having me drive way out to La Crescenta, like every week, almost every day. Oh, okay. So going way out there, I said, look, buddy, now I retired. Not saying I don't want to play, but I retired.
Gotcha.
Okay.
We're gonna come back with Henry Gunner and Jimmy Goff right after this lady that I think y'all both know, Jadzia with Monster on the Real Urban Radio Network. 2 in a row, as a matter of fact, including Robbie Love.
Same old songs, different voices. Pay your price, pick your poison, not too late. You got choices. Lately I've been rolling like a river down the stream of hopes and nightmares like a thriller. All I see is monsters looking through the mirror back at me. I just wanna be, I just wanna be better than, I just wanna be better than, I really wanna be better than. They only want you to do good to you. They don't think you could be better than them. Now it's silence, not a word. Keep it quiet, face your fears. try to fight it. Lately I've been rolling like a river down a stream of hopes and nightmares like a thriller. All I see is monsters looking through the mirror back at me. I just wanna be. No, it's not jealousy. I just wanna be noticed. That insecurity's gonna keep showing. Hey, if you wanna hate, I got my going. Say what you wanna say. Then I just wanna be better than I just wanna be better than I really wanna be better than they only want you to do good to you. They don't think you could be better than them. I've been rolling like a river down the street of hopes and nightmares like a thrill. All I see is monsters looking through the mirror back at me. I just wanna be. I just wanna be there. I just wanna be there. I really wanna be there. They only want you to do good for you. You could be better than them.
Giving you a better variety of today's R&B and old school. The Real Urban Radio Network.
The way you make me feel all day, I breathe it. One kiss had me reeling. You got me, boy. Can't fight this feeling. Your love, got to have it. I'm hooked on you like a habit. When you touch me, I shiver. Can't get enough of your love. 24/7, you're on my mind. The way you do, the things you do. 24/7, you're on my mind. The way you do, the things you do. You know how to treat me. You know how to please me. Your lips hit the right spot. Your touch is so high. You came into my life. You made all the things right. Always I'll be here. You're the only one I could ever love. 24/7, you're on my mind. The way you do, the things you do. 24/7, you're on my mind. The way you do, the things you do. 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
I'll ask you one.
24/7. 24/7. You're on my mind. You're on my mind. My mind. 24/7. 24/7. You're on my mind. You're on my mind. My mind. 24/7. 24/7. You're on my mind. I like the way you do the things you do. 24/7. It's like I love you, baby. My mind. My mind.
Questions are coming in. Which is good.
The Real Urban Radio Network is streaming live on the World Wide Web at www.realurbanradio.com. Log on for the best old school and today's R&B. Can't get to a computer? No problem. Download our app from your smartphone app store. Just search for the Real Urban Radio Network.
Here we go.
Download. Bam. Just like that. You can take us everywhere you go. Also follow us on Twitter and Instagram by searching for us at Real Urban Radio 1 and Facebook by searching for the Real Urban Radio Network. We keep it real 24/7 on the Real Urban Radio Network. We're supporting Black businesses and Black lives always matter.
What's happening, family? Join me, yours truly, downtown Jackson Brown, for the Southern Soul Slam. It airs every Saturday morning from 7 till 9 here on the Real Urban Radio Network. And it rewinds on Sunday, 7 till 9 p.m. If you love Southern Soul, I got you. Tap in to hear great artists like Pokey Bear, King George, Tucker, Sassy D, Miss Westlove, and many, many more. It's the Southern Soul Slam Show. And we'll also give you great throwback music like Johnny Taylor and Tyrone Davis. So turn up with me every Saturday morning from 7 till 9 a.m. and again on Sunday evening, 7 till 9 p.m. on the Real Urban Radio Network. Simply log on at realurbanradio.com or download the Live 365 app and search for Real Urban Radio Network. We got you. So make plans to join me, and you're guaranteed to enjoy the music you love. The Southern Soul Slam, baby. Tap in.
What up, fam? You are now rocking with Brittany Rocket on the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show on.
Yes, we do. You just heard from Robbie Love. That's her latest release called 24/7. And she had submitted that for Grammy consideration. So congratulations to her. Hope she wins or gets up in there. That's Robbie Love. I don't know where Robbie Love is from, though. I think she is local. And before that, you had Jadzia with Monster. I need to actually answer a question that Henry had earlier. I got Henry Garner from the original drummer from Rolls Royce, and Jimmy Goff, the developer of AP Artist Pay, is where you artists can get paid directly. Got some questions coming in, and I'm gonna get to that. But first, I need to answer your question, Henry. You had asked me who the artist is. The bumper music that comes at the beginning of the show. That is Grammy-winning songwriter. His name is Joey Pichel. And you know Joey?
I know Joey.
Really?
You introduced me to him.
I did.
I talked to him on the phone. Yeah, we had. Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, but that's who he did that bumper music. He wrote for Barry White, and so matter of fact, he's partly responsible for Barry White's only Grammy song "Staying Power." So that's the only two. So that's who it is. He goes by Baby Kango. That's his handle. So he probably didn't like that I gave out his real name over there, but whatever. Henry Garner wanted to know. I'm telling you. I got some questions for you guys that's coming from a couple of the artists. Let me start ladies first, Paris. Hang on, because he actually answered your question, but you might have didn't hear it. So she wants to know, number one was, how do you keep up with the sales once you sign up?
Okay, once you sign up, AP keeps up with how many people come on our site. If you have your own website, you should be able to keep up with your own sales.
Okay.
Okay. Remember, this is based on your website. All your money, all your calculations come from you, not from us.
So did you hear that? Sharonda has said all the money. So basically, it's based on your pay is based on your website. So they don't control your money. They're basically just an advertising face. And then let's say someone is browsing on their site. They see your album cover and they want to know, hey, what does it sound like? They click on your album cover or your face, and then it takes them to your website. And then that way they can hear your music or whatever you have on your website, and then they decide to purchase.
Or it takes you to Apple Music, which
Okay.
downloads, and also Amazon Music, which downloads.
Okay.
So they keep up with your numbers.
Gotcha.
All of them keep up with you.
So did you catch that, Sharonda? How that works? Hopefully you got that answer there, because he is talking into the mic, so y'all should be able to hear it. Paris Escovedo said he is submitting now. So just so you know, so there should be one sale coming in there. Also, she wanted to know, and you probably kind of answered that in the same thing, but I'll ask it anyway. She said, do you have to attach it directly? Oh, I guess so. You didn't answer the question. You have to attach it directly to a website, right?
To a website or Apple Music.
Or Apple Music.
Or Amazon.
Or Amazon.
No streaming platforms.
Yeah, no streaming platforms.
See, that's how we came up with the idea of getting away from the streaming, because streaming don't pay you anything.
Right.
And this is why Jimmy is saying it's important to have your own website, because once you have your own website, that keeps up. You keep up with everything that's going on with your music.
Right.
And see what's good about it, they'll be buying it from your website. They won't be buying it from these streaming platforms.
Right.
Because if they do, you're not getting any money.
Right.
So what we're doing is just opening up an avenue to where everybody can get their music played and get paid, but not on streaming.
And I'm sorry, go ahead.
And the way we actually say that particular artist out there, we have a lot of people that we know in this industry. And so when we send it to certain platforms, we get a response. And that's how a lot of people, when we opened this thing literally 2 weeks ago, we had 15,000, 15,700 views or some stuff like that. Okay, but to make a long story short, that's just an avenue for an artist to make his song go through a channel to where he gets paid all of his money.
Right.
Okay, and the way we got it set up, a lot of people come to us. They come to that site and they look at this to see what's going on, what they can buy and what they don't want to buy, and what they do want to have played and what they don't want to have played.
Right. Paris was asking, and I think this question has been answered too, but he was basically asking, is it like BMI or ASCAP, a pay schedule every 3 or 6 months? But you did respond to that earlier. You said they can get paid according to how.
Yeah, they get paid according to how they have their payment plan set up with their website or with their distributors. With because I know they have to go through a distributor to get on Apple Music, with Amazon Music, and with iTunes. They have a distributor. So however the distributor paid them, they'll be getting paid.
Got that, Paris? Hope you got. Let me see if any more. Yes. No. Sharonda, it's only a one-time payment per release, not per month. It's only a one-time per release. So I can answer. I can answer that one.
Clear that up.
No subscriptions.
Yeah, it's not a subscription. It is not a subscription, guys. It is one time per release. Oh, by the way, I guess to say this. So to sign up, it's at apartistpay.com. So to sign up, I forgot I got people that's listening too. Everybody can't see me. So it's, to sign up for this, it is at apartistpay.com. And let me ask this, if it done in 30 seconds if you can. What is the sign up process? Once you go to the website,
there's a thing on there that there's a tab that says new artist. There's a tab on there that says artist artist pay, artist tab. I'm trying to remember all of the tabs. And what you do is you go to the tabs and you look and you find it, and you just open artist sign up. Artist sign up. This big sheet will come up and you can answer the questions by just clicking on to the different boxes.
Okay, got you.
And basically that's it.
Okay, we'll talk more about it. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff coming back. But right now we're going to give you somebody that I think Michelle Bell knows, might be even family. This is Moshe with I Feel Good on the Real Urban Radio Network. Are y'all telling people to come on here and find out this information? Support goes in a circle.
Here we go. Let's go.
Yeah. I know he said he went on there.
Shining bright. Don't you let nobody in your life.
bring me down, even if you could. I said I'm on fire, I feel good. Watch me dance, watch me move. On the wall, tell me who's the finest of them all. Check the resume, yo, I've been there, been verified. I'm the BJ, killing the game. Call me Chucky, I do this so well. They call me Lucky. I feel good, you can't bring me down, even if you could. I said I'm on fire, I feel good. Watch me dance, watch me move. 'Cause I'm so fly, I feel good. You can't bring me down, even if you could. I said I'm so fly, I feel good. Watch me dance, watch me move. It ain't great day, but I'ma act like it. It ain't the weekend, but I'ma act like it. I like this, like that. I like this, I like that. I'm so fly, I'm so fly, I'm so cool. Oh, you so cool. Watch me dance, watch me dance, watch me move. Come on and move, y'all. I'm so fly, I'm so fly, I'm so smooth, I'm so smooth. Watch me dance, watch me dance, watch me move, watch me move. 'Cause I'm so fly, I feel good. You can't bring me down, even if you could. I said I'm so fly, I feel good. Watch me dance, watch me move.
What up, fam? You are now rocking with Brittany Rocket on the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show on Real Urban Radio Network. We keep it rocking.
I Feel Good by Moshe. Brand new artist. Welcome him to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. Let me see. Sharonda G, speaking about the artist page, she said she's going to share it and said, when we are done with my folks, it won't let me do it while we are on live for some reason. Oh, okay. Well, why don't you can share it? Whenever you get a chance to share it, you do that. Everybody should be sharing it. Support goes in a circle. Understand. And I have Henry Garner from the original drummer from Rolls Royce and Jimmy Goff, the developer of Artist Pay, where you artists get paid directly. Understand, it's about the numbers. And I want to get into, and I'm going to ask Henry, I'm going to ask you this question. It's from the artist standpoint. What is the difference today in terms of how much control an artist has from back in the day?
Back in the day, in the 70s anyway, what happens is you when you get a contract, a record deal basically, a lot of time it's about artist creation. Okay, and sometimes you have creative control over your music, then sometimes you don't have creative control. But the bottom line is, back in the day, you did have that option of having creative control at times. But the majority of times, the record company put out what they thought that was a hit. Today's way of doing music, man, is just totally different. Okay, artists really don't have, he has control, true enough, but he don't have control of how he get paid. And that's where everybody's having a problem at, especially these new artists. Old artists have made their money because they didn't have streaming in that. Okay, when streaming came out, it started this 3% per penny of a penny, 3% of a penny, man.
Right.
Okay, that changed the game. Okay, you have people now that's like Jimmy and myself that are old school. We refuse to put out records that's streaming. We just refuse to do it because there's no money. Sheila E., he sent me a link of Sheila E. how she's getting ready to take all of her stuff off of Spotify and all these other streaming platforms because it doesn't make any sense. So see, today's music, you have control, but you sure don't have no way of controlling your money. Back in the day, you had control of how much you got paid because when you negotiated your deal, you negotiated your deal by points or percentage. Today is not like that. Mm-hmm. It's not like that at all.
So now, what would you say if an artist, if they dot all their I's and cross all the T's, they get together with all, like Michelle talks about the streaming services and the different platforms that do pay, and now you have the artist pay. And if they do all of that, like I said, they got their business together and their team, can they make money with their records?
Yes, they can. Okay, the bottom line is when you start taking control of your music and putting them on a platform where you're getting your money, as opposed to streaming platforms, that's how you're going to get paid. Now, see, the catch to it is, okay, once you get on these platforms that are not streaming, how much they're putting your music out there and the people to hear it to buy it. Mm-hmm. That's where the real connection lies. But as far as like putting your music out the way you used to do it, no, that's the wrong way to do it because you're not going to get paid.
Right. Now, how much responsibility today, and this gets into the area of that video you sent me and other artists who have said the same thing, how much of the responsibility is it for the artist today? Because I know with the record label, especially with new artists always got rip off the short end because you had to prove X, Y, Z. And of course, they played on the fact that you want to be a star. They play on it. You just want to sing and get on stage and star, so you'll sign whatever and
not know about the business.
And not know about the business. But today, because I said to the artists all the time, and Keith Sweat just said it the other day. The video, somebody in the video, I don't know who that person was in the video, said that the artists are lazy, that they're not doing all that they need to do. Anyone, you can take that one.
True. They want to be in control. They talk about being in control, but control means that you have to do everything. You have to be the CEO and the garbage collector at the same time. Okay, mm-hmm. You have to do everything from A to Z to make it work. You can't do this and say, well, the rest of the thing is going to be on somebody else because now you're not in control. A lot of these young artists, I get it. Even though I'm old school, I get it. You want to be in control, but if you're going to be in control 100%. Know everything and be open enough to listen to people who have the experience ahead of you.
That's coming from two veterans in the game. Y'all don't like listening to me because I guess I ain't doing nothing, but hey, there you go. So that's confirmation. That's what I like to call it, confirmation. We're going to be back more with Henry Garner and Jimmy Goff right after this. Tell your friends. Chuck Lounge for the two of us on the Real Urban Radio Network.
But you guys remember, a lot of us probably forgot, but back, say years ago, I can literally remember when CDs first came out. That's when record companies started kind of changing. That's when record companies started saying, right, you do your own CD, you do your own cover, bring it to us and we'll put it out. That's when it started changing. You know what I'm saying? So that's when groups had to actually start doing, artists had to start doing everything on its own. And once you start doing everything on its own, what did you do? Run the record company. Okay? And then they would put it out. But now what's happening is the record companies that bring this stuff in, they want to stream everything. Record companies aren't giving deals like they used to give. You know what I'm saying? Those days are gone. Okay, now, if you somebody like a Beyonce, a Taylor Swift, oh yes, we give you their real quick. Yeah, but those people don't make that money. Okay, now, if you want to talk about being ripped off, right? Let me ask you a question. $100 million every 12 months in your pocket. Sounds very, very, very good, right? $100 million, no matter how you look at it, $100 million sounds very good, right? But what happens if you get us paid $100 million, but the company that you're working for get paid $27 billion? Are you making money now? Exactly. Now, if you was making at least $2 or $3 billion, you might be able to live with it. But $100 billion.
Step into the room, every eye will be watching you. Yeah, 'cause you look so beautiful tonight. I'm gonna pull you close and rock you back and forth. Step to the left, slide to the right. We're gonna celebrate all night. So let the celebration begin. Ooh, and we're never gonna let this is our night. Celebrate our love. This is our night. Celebrate our love.
Kenny said, "What's up?"
Celebrate our love. I'm gonna pull you close. I'm gonna rock you back and forth. Step to the left side. We're gonna celebrate all night.
It don't make no sense because a lot of the stuff that I hear today, like this is just my opinion, Warren, and I don't know you that well, Warren. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of stuff I hear today is under what I'm hearing now.
I agree with you, but and I tell them this is what I say to the artists. We're gonna talk about when we come back on the air. And I said this to a lot of the artists. I don't think they believe in what they do because they don't do everything that they need to do to get it out.
They have to. Let me be honest with you, man. If you look at these big time artists, they do everything. They write it, they produce it, and they put it out. Okay, but these guys that have these big names, they got that big name already. So everybody's sitting there behind. Okay, if you're a struggling artist trying to get to that level, look, there's a lot of channels that you just got to go through. And some of the channels that you got to go through is just horrible. All this Illuminati garbage, no, you don't have to go through all that.
I'm Kathy Parati, representing Rhode Island, the Ocean State, right outside of Boston, Mass. And I listen to Rory Darvell in the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show.
Attention to Detail R&B radio show. That was Chuck Lounge with For the Two of Us. I have Henry Garner from Rolls Royce, the original drummer from Rolls Royce, and Jimmy Goff, the developer of AP Artist Pay, in here. I want you to say why it's hot, Henry, because you're saying it off the air. I want you to repeat, first in this order, repeat what you said about the music that I'm playing here.
Okay. It doesn't make any sense to me. A lot of the artists that you're playing, Rory. I've been in the music business a long time. I got a lot of hit records under my belt buckle. The artists that you're playing today, it doesn't make any sense why they do not have what you would call a hit. Because the stuff that I'm hearing today on the radio, on terrestrial radio, is under this standard. It's under this standard. Okay, and I don't understand it. But you see, if the artist doesn't take control of what he does today, okay, it's not going to work. See, back in the day, am I coming up? The record company did all of that.
Right.
Okay, but today the artists have to do it. When CDs first came out, the first thing that would have business started changing to me was when they said, look, we want you to get your CD together. We want you to get your album cover together. Once you finish everything and everything is mixed and everything is done, then bring it to us. Okay, and then we'll put it out. But then when they started putting it out, guess what? They started making all the money. You made a little bit money more because streaming wasn't big back then. But this is when streaming started coming out. And when streaming came out, everything just turned different. It's just different now. So today's artist has to have creative control. If he don't take over his control of his music, he's not going to make any money. It's not going to go anywhere.
And in the same token, they need to listen to experience. They need to listen to experience because if the artist is good, like the stuff that you play, Roy, I mean, we listen to your stuff and go like, wow. But if they have this ego to a point where my thing is the best thing out there in the world and it's garbage, then nobody wants to buy garbage. They want to buy good stuff. And if there's somebody in their corner to say this is good, not kissing their butt, but they say this is good, then put it out. I won't go through the personal situation, but we've experienced some artists like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, come on now, we know what we're doing. So yes, your stuff is fantastic. Your artist stuff that you play is fantastic, and I don't understand it either. Why aren't they out there bigger than what they are?
Say what you said to me about the 100 million.
Okay.
This is Henry Garner, you guys, from Rolls Royce, by the way.
$100 million every 12 months. To anybody in the world, $100 million is good money. Every 12 months, you get $100 million plus. This is what this girl gets, $100 million. So you say, boy, that's a good payday right there, boy. Every 12 months, I get $100 million. Now, let me ask you a question. Is $100 million a lot of money if that company is making $26.7 billion? Is that a lot of money now?
Nope.
Okay, now, the reason why it's not a lot of money, because you're not even making $1 billion, and they're making $26.7 billion. So the bottom line is, if you can just make part of the money, if streaming would just say, okay, we got to renegotiate with the artist, which is not going to happen. We have to renegotiate with the artist, and we can see about giving them more money. That's not going to happen. If any artist is expecting for that to happen, then you're going to be waiting a long time. If you're waiting for a record company to come out and take your stuff and put it out there massively and pay money to do this, put it there, pay money to do this and put it there, that's not going to happen. You have to do all of that. And seeing what AP is basically doing is giving you a platform where you can make your own money. Right. The key to making your money with AP, to be honest with you, you got to have your own website. You got to have your own website. If you have your own website, you can keep track of what everything is going on with your music.
Cool. I hope y'all are getting this. Hope y'all are picking up what these experts and veterans in the music business is putting down. There was other thing too. And this is a basic question they should know, but you just never know what people don't know. The price point as far as the artists that buy their songs off of the AP app, the pay is what they set, right? They set how much their record costs.
Exactly.
They set their own pay.
They set their own pay. We have nothing to do with receiving somebody's money and then sending it to them.
Right.
We don't have nothing to do with that.
Got it.
Once you pay your $9.95, we put this thing out. You put your songs out there to get everybody to listen to this song and everybody. Bottom line is, that's how you get paid.
Got it. Hey, Katrina, fabulous chef in the building, checking in. Appreciate it. Who else has checked in over here? I got Henry Garner from Rolls Royce, the original drummer from Rolls Royce, and Jimmy Goff, the developer of Artist Pay, where you, the artist, get paid. If you want to sign up, it is $9.95 per submission. Go to apartistpay.com. That's apartistpay.com. The artist, is up to you. Stop being lazy to handle your business. Here's Robin Bramlett with Inside My Love on the Real Urban Radio Network.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You've been playing some nice artists, bro.
Huh?
You've been playing some nice music, some nice. That to me, I done heard at least 4 or 5 hits out of this. I don't need just sitting here, and I'm like about big hits.
You said you don't understand why. I'm gonna give you my theory when we come back. What I've always said, based on what I've learned. I want to hear what you think why that is first. When we come back.
I'm hearing good music. Not the garbage, but good music. Right. The lights and all of this. We used to call each other in Alabama, in Mississippi. Never heard your record again. Where you at now? I'm on the tour
Now this is an On Purpose remake. This is Minnie Riperton. This is my bass player. Her name is Robin Bramlett. Yeah, she's my musical director for my shows. She is off the charts. Everybody's learning about who she is because when she did. My show? No, I play instrumental. Because I got, you heard his voice earlier. He did the voiceover. He had a real deep voice. He's out of Las Vegas. He does instrumental jazz stuff. Yeah.
certain songs that I did, it was just something that I heard and I liked it. I guess there's the albums out there. That's something for my thought. What I have put out right now, they have
Forget it. You talking about doing a kid out of here. I know what you're talking about. Which he used was I can. Look at it this way. Another part of it. Now that you have a license, okay, depending on how you do it.
Oh, yeah, boy, did you know that?
Hold on a second.
You don't need a license to stream. You don't need a license to stream a cover.
Say it one more time.
You don't need a license to stream a cover.
No, I
found that out just
see, back in the day, you had Harry Fox.
Oh, yeah.
Or Easy
Harry
Dick.
Fox Agency.
So what it was, you pay a license fee to use that person's record, and then that artist gets part of the money. Well, now they got it to whereas if you do a cover song, you don't even need a license. You can just put it out.
Oh wow!
And that's powerful.
Yeah.
So if I go in and do I'm Going Down by Rolls Royce, stream it, I don't have to pay them a dollar.
Wow.
Now, mind you, if you streaming it,
Right.
you're using my song,
Right.
but I don't get a dime.
And they ain't getting one either.
And I'm gonna tell you, and look, what he just found out, he told me about this about a week ago. So I'm pretty sure if I don't know about it and I'm in the business,
Right.
and if he don't know about it and he's in the business, we speaking to you. You're in the business, Rory. You're in the business. You didn't know about it. How many artists do you think know about that? That's another way that they are not getting their money.
www.realurbanradio.com, your home for today's R&B and old school.
I'm gonna let y'all answer this question that just came in because I don't want to give an answer that ain't. It's from Sharonda.
What's the question?
I'm gonna tell you when we get on air.
But we need to make that statement first.
Okay, so we are back. That was Robin Bramlett with Inside My Love. Henry Garner from Rolls Royce, he wants to make a statement, which is very important. So artists, once again, listen up. And then I have a question for you guys from Sharonda G. So this is Henry who wants to make this statement. Go ahead, Henry.
Okay. Recently, I just found out from Jimmy, okay, that when it comes down to you getting paid, when you don't have a song, say if you have a cover song and you put this cover song out on a streaming app, on a streaming platform, you don't need a license. Back in the day, and still right now today, if you put out a song and you use it on a platform that's not streaming, then you have to pay, like your Harry Fox. You know what I'm saying? To get the permit to cover a song. Well, now if you go streaming, if an artist take a song and he do it just like the artist and put it out, but only on streaming platforms, the artist won't get a dime.
Now,
That artist does not need a license now.
Now, why is that?
Well, when I talk to Easy Song Listening, that's who I get my licensing from when I do different songs. I asked them about what are you doing about the streaming of the streaming services, and they came out and told me, they said when it comes to streaming, as long as you're streaming a song, you don't have to pay for a license anymore, and it's part of the government's thing. It's not just them; it's the government that said. So Henry loses. I can do I'm Going Down instrumentally or sing it, put it on a streaming platform. Never sell a record, just put it on a streaming platform and he'll never get paid.
And based on how streaming is set up, really neither will you.
Right. I know how long.
Well, he will get 3% of a penny.
Yeah, I'll get
3%. Right.
Now, I won't even get that.
Right. You wouldn't get that. So there's a question from Sharonda. She wants to know, I'll let you guys answer. Is it better to take your music down off all the other platforms if you do it your way?
Okay. At first, I'm going to be honest with you. What is her name? Sharonda, I'm going to be honest with you, Sharonda. At first, I thought that was the way. But there is a thing called ISRC number that you need. It's a tracking number. Long after you get old and stop doing this, they can track your record. And if your record is selling, you can make money. If you don't have an ISRC number, you'll never get your money from tracking. So my thing is, take it off the streaming, but look for the ones that just download. And that way it will assign an ISRC number and you can get paid.
Okay.
Basically what artists have to do, we have to come together as one. Okay.
Say that again. Say that one more time.
Basically what artists have to do is come together as one and take all of their music, everything that they have, every song that they have ever written that they put out on a streaming platform, take them off. That's the only way that this thing is going to change back to the way it's supposed to be. Only put your songs on platforms that are downloads, not streaming. If you put it on streaming, you're not doing it with paying. So you're fattening frogs to feed snakes.
And if you say, well, wait a minute, let me put it on streaming and put it on AP, you're losing. You're losing. It's like it's a wasted cause. Because why should I go pay $1 for your single, only $1 or 99 cents for your single when I can go listen to it for free?
Right. Well, that's valuable information. Now, here's my question, and you had mentioned it, and I want the artist to hear this as well. So you were saying, Henry, you were saying that you hear a lot of hits on the music that I play, and you wonder how come they're not hits? How come? What's your either one? I mean, you can answer him, and then you follow Jimmy because I have what I've said to the artist, what I see. But why do you think that is?
Well, evidently, it's not getting to the right people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking. Because, like I said, I've been sitting here for the last 2 hours, and I've heard nothing but hits after hits after hits. And these people, put it like this: the songs that I heard today, first time I heard these songs. Why? Because they're not on these big platforms. Okay. Now, if you put it out on streaming, I probably would have heard it, but you probably wouldn't have made a dime either.
Well, I can tell you right now, pretty much all these artists have it on streaming, but I'm going to take a little blame for that. Why you haven't heard it? And there's for a lot of people, why you haven't heard it? Because I haven't, since we've been on the air, I have not mentioned once how to download the Attention to Detail R&B radio show and the Real Urban Radio Network so y'all can tune in. So let me tell everybody. So y'all need to have this, especially the artists, you definitely need to have this on your phones and download this app. It's a free app, just like AP. Well, AP Artist app is not free. It's the service, isn't it? But anyway, this is free where you can listen and hear all these hits that these professionals are talking about. Download the Live 365 app. That's Live 365 app, and then search Real Urban Radio Network. And then you can listen to it at home, Freeman Teacher. You can listen to it in your cars and all that while you're cleaning up, whatever you're doing, while you're stuck in traffic, put it on the Real Urban Radio Network. This is 24/7. This is a radio station. So it's 24/7. You get R&B, great R&B. You get gospel here on Sundays. You get Southern Soul on Saturday mornings from with my boss man Cuddy. You get that from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every Saturday. And if you miss it because you can't get up that early on Saturday because you're out partying on Fridays, it repeats after my show tonight at 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. And that way you can hear all this great music. So I take a little bit of blame for that. Why Henry don't hear these hits every day because he didn't know where to go to hear them. So that's partially my fault. But here's what I say. Well, I'll do when I come back. I'm going to get your thought on it when we come back. We're going to play another song here. This is John Anthony out of Memphis, Tennessee, with Baby Come Back on the Real Urban Radio Network. We'll be back.
See, I've heard from young artists, they still put internet radio as college radio. It's not college radio, okay? It's not college radio. I don't know if that's where it started from or whatever, but it's not college radio. You have so many DJs like yourself that's out there, okay? That's playing so many independent artists, but you guys are not listening to this college radio. I mean, all around the world. Like for instance, let me say it, ADLH. One region, right? One region. Yours around the world. Correct.
We're gonna talk about it when we come back. I want you to repeat what you said earlier because I couldn't really hear you or me, but I want what you're saying.
That's how important guys like Rory is. Okay, because they're not.
But
we can take an artist right now and bring it to Rory, and Rory will bring it. Okay, guess what? That's the old school way. That was the old school way. They don't do that these days. You put it on these platforms, and the platform will work for you. And what you get, how much you get paid. Oh, you have done that. You have done the new way.
I'm going to talk about all that when we come back because I've said that many times to these artists, and I know they can hear me, and we'll say it again on the air for the radio listeners too. But I've been preaching this, like you said, about everybody coming together. The artists continue to bump their head against the wall. They'll try to get into the big radio station. I had a radio station tell them that they're not going to play their music.
Right.
And they still try to get in and work their way. They've told them. I went to a seminar where Jimmy Jam and Club Nouveau. I know his name. I can't think of his name right now. Jay King and a radio programmer said the criteria they have. But Jimmy Jam made the statement, same thing. He says you don't need a record label. Because he said I can write a song on a plane because they have all these avenues, but there's again I come back to you're lazy. You won't do the work because I'm an artist too. I was songwriting. I still get out and say, but I don't do original material anymore. So that's not my hustle. But I understand the mentality of an artist because I am one. Right. So I know you want to sing, you want to be a star. Got it. My thing was to be the next Michael Jackson. That was my idol growing up. That was the reason I even pursued it, because I wanted to have girls screaming at me. I get all that. And then when you got your record deal, that's the thing. You run out to everybody, I got a record deal. I got a record deal. Okay, you got a record deal. But they dictated everything to you, especially when you were new. So you didn't do any of the work. All the videos, all the Soul Train appearances, and back in the day when you used to have in-store, when you perform at a record store, the record label set all that up for you. You just got the limo and showed up. Not realizing or understanding, you're paying for that limo ride. You're paying for whatever it took for them people, the photographers and the billboards you own. But today, you can do all that yourself, but you have to do it. You got to put your teeth, and they're not getting it. That's why I tell them, I don't even hide. I say, if you're never willing to do it, you got one or two options: quit, or just do this as a hobby.
Don't put your merchandise, your merch over your music. Put your music over your merch. Make it incidental. Okay, I got some merch here too, but we're not in the business.
No. This is my problem with merch. Merchandise. Yeah, this is my problem. I don't need to sell no merchandise if my records is not selling. Don't nobody know who in the hell I am.
Exactly.
So why am I looking at merch?
Right.
Here's one for you. Taylor Swift just did SoFi Stadium earlier this year or a year ago somewhere, right? Her merchandise.
Hello,
this girl
everybody.
made millions
Dr.
and millions
Pearson
and millions
here,
of
writer
dollars
director of the
on
film
just
Shaded
merchandise.
Passions. You're
The reason
listening
why
to Rory
because
Darville
she is
and
Taylor
the
Swift.
Attention to
Right.
It's
Detail
very simple.
Old
It's not
School
hard.
Radio Show.
All right, we are back. That was John Anthony out of Memphis, Tennessee with Baby Come Back. Listen, let me jump right into it as much as I can, so I have to go to, thank you, Freeman. Freeman says, this is good information to know. Yes, because I got two legends up in here in this music game, in this business, I should say music business. Henry Garner from Rolls-Royce, former drummer of Rolls-Royce, and Mr. Jimmy Goff, the developer, Black-owned developer of Artist Pay, which is a service that can get you paid directly through the download services, Apple Music and
Amazon.
And through Amazon. Go to apartistpay.com. apartistpay.com. Jimmy, I want you to repeat what you were saying to me when we first went to when we were on the break and you were repeating to me some information. I want you to repeat that because we be doing some good stuff off air that I want you to repeat on here.
Well,
don't be afraid.
No, we were talking about the artists buying. I'm sorry, we were talking. I lost my train of thought, to be honest with you.
Well, you're talking about the merch.
We were talking about merch. Okay, well, that's one. Don't equate your merch higher than your music. Your music should be your priority. And if you don't put your all in all in music, why should I buy your merch? I don't even know who you are. I want to know you for your music, not for your merchandise,
right?
And stuff like that. But a lot of these artists, they feel like, well, I can drive them to my site and then I can sell them merch. No. Make them buy your music.
That's what it's supposed to be about.
Make good music. Right. We are in the music business,
right?
Correct.
Right.
Not in the t-shirt business.
Right.
And things.
And that's why I said earlier. Okay, you take these artists that are big or name artists, well-named artists, well-known artists. The bottom line is, you won't sell a t-shirt if nobody knows who you are.
Right.
It's always best, like I said, your Taylor Swift, your Beyonce's, all these people. They put out t-shirts, they put out hats, they put out clothes, they put out sweat, they put out a clothing line, apparel line. Bottom line is the reason why is because of who they are. The people know who they are.
Right.
So if they don't know who you are, they're not going to buy your merch, which is merchandise.
Right.
I don't know where they get that name from. They just shorten merch.
They shorten everything.
Yeah,
that's today's.
But the bottom line is, that's not going to mean anything if anybody don't know who you are.
Right.
It's very simple. It's not hard.
I wanted you, I know you had that stuff, but we ended off because I wanted you to say why you think it is that these artists, like the artists, particularly the ones that I play, how come their records aren't hit records? Or how come people don't know?
People think that internet radio is college radio, and it's not. You take a region and you say, like, I'm not going to call it a name, but you take one region, you say, okay, well, if we can get my record played here, then people can hear it. With internet radio like yourself, it's worldwide. So if people knew more about your radio stations that are worldwide and let your stuff play on there, then a lot more people will know you.
Interesting. I've heard that somewhere before. Oh, I said it. A question real quick from Kejo, our artist. He says, doesn't Apple Music have the option to stream as well as purchase?
Apple Music does, but not iTunes.
Okay, Apple Music does, but not Apple Music does, but not iTunes. Now, you gave yours. Now, here's what I say when I say about these artists. Now, like I said, I have over 100 artists on this roster here of music that I play, and I play it because I think this is good music. And I've said this to the artists, as many that are around to listen when I say it, because of what I see. Because I'm not in the thick of it. Artists are writing, they're working, they're creating this, that, and the other. I'm out here now. So I'm looking, I'm seeing what's going on. And I've told these artists, I said, everyone, I said, the reason why they don't find you, because they're not looking for you, because they don't want you, because of the music that you do. It's black, you're black, and it's positive music. I had a sister in here, you may have heard of her. Her name is Erin Stevenson. She's kind of jazz, kind of really, really good artist. As a matter of fact, she does Dave Koz. She does his cruises and some other stuff. And, that's from, so she says she was, I think, in London or something. And she said she was coming out of her hotel. Guy yells out. I'm going to just go ahead and say it because sometimes I don't feel like it. Probably the only curse word today or something. The guy yelled out to her, "Hey, bitch, let me holler at you." She's telling me the story. So he did it again because he couldn't be talking to me. So she said she turned around. She said she didn't cuss him out. Tanya McMillan, welcome. She didn't cuss him out. She said, if you want to talk to me, you don't have to approach me like that. You could go by normal, hi, excuse me, whatever, this, that, and the other. He said the guy apologized. He said, "I'm sorry. Based on the music that they get out of to hear, I thought that's how you guys like to be talked to."
Whoa. Ooh.
She's a jazz artist. Smooth soul music. But he said that's
language in none of her music. There's no cursing in none of her music.
But because they don't get it. Because what does the industry will send you, they'll send you, and it's not again. And I don't like to come off as a prude. I mean, we had our versions of blue music or whatever you want to call it with language. We had those artists, but that your music, Rolls Royce, was amongst what's the sister's name? Old school sister, cusses like Millie Jackson. So you had the Millie Jackson, but you also had the Rolls Royce, you had the Luther Vandross, you had the Whispers, you had it was a mixture, but they've eliminated that from us. So they don't look for us. Because I'm saying, I'm sitting here, right here in this little office here in Inglewood. How did I get all these artists from around the country? And they don't. If I found y'all, so could they. But when there's an agenda, and we'll be back for your response to that. Hold on to it. I got Young Stone coming at you. And If I Fall on the Real Urban Radio Network. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. They could have found you just like I did. And they got resources.
People that find these new artists, the thing that really gets me is the first thing they want to do is categorize them. Okay, but they don't know that these new artists is trying to get out. So what they do, they try to mimic the artist that's already out. That's why you have a whole lot of artists that's trying to sound like Beyonce. Mm-hmm. Okay, now the ones that don't sound like Beyonce, guess what? It's hard to even get them on an internet radio station. Okay, but Rory, he plays good music, period. If the music is good, he plays it. That's where all internet radio stations need to be, but they're not.
How many of the business off the air
If I fall, you know who this guy is? He goes by Young Stone. This is, oh my gosh. And I play the record every now and then. It's an old school. This is Gene Chandler's grandson.
Gene Chandler?
This is his grandson.
The guy that made
Rainbow. Yep. This is his grandson. His son is on here. I think his son's name is DeFrance. And this is DeFrance's son.
Now even this song, it needs to be out. It needs to be heard. And see, and he got history of just who his people was before him.
I'm gonna make your friend a star.
Oh,
that girl is so good.
Yeah, she is.
She need to listen, and I'm gonna make her start a conversation. I'm gonna make her listen.
Yeah, because she's very good. She's very good. Her voice is really good.
Everybody gets to hear her music on conversation like yourself. You have the power to make her bigger than what she is. They love her. She got to listen.
Did Rory ever hear breathing?
Yeah, I played it. I played that and I played the other one too.
I'm like, we're not interested in what you eat for breakfast. I'm interested in I let her bump her head. I let her bump her. Then you talk for a minute about it, and I just want to let her bump her head. And today she gave me a call. She wants to talk to me about how we're going to do this my way. If we don't do it my way, we ain't doing it at all. Everything about it is this. Every few call and say, listen to this, see if you like it or not. Next thing I know, you're playing it on the air if you like it. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't have that power. She don't have that power whatsoever. And Michelle, same way. She got always behind her. She won't listen. Not because she's not stupid.
Fresh off the Sold Out Doing It for the Funk of It concert, Attention to Detail Productions presents a Prince tribute concert. The Soft and Wet Experience. Starring Rory Darvell and the Attention to Detail Band. It takes place Saturday, November 2nd, 7 p.m. at the Celebrity Center, located at 5930 Franklin Avenue in Los Angeles. General seating, $35. VIP soft and wet seating,
I'm not doing that song.
And it includes dinner.
Nah, I always do it, and so I like to mix it up. So yeah, I'm not doing
experience featuring Rory Darvell and the Attention to Detail Band. Saturday, November 2nd, 7 p.m. at the Celebrity Center, 5930 Franklin Avenue in Los Angeles.
But the guy that I have playing guitar, he's really good.
Soft and wet table seating, $70,
Mike.
which includes dinner. Parking, $15. You can purchase tickets through Zelle by searching for 424-558-2088 or search for Rory Darvell on Venmo. And also purchase tickets on Brown Paper Tickets.
Mike Edwards. Edwards.
We'll tell you right now. Thanks for making us your station, playing today's R&B and old school.
What's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice. And we came here to have a good time. And one way for us to have a good time is to make sure you all are having a good time. Right about now, couples. Right about now, single people. Grab somebody by the hand. As JT Showtime tell you what to do. What you feeling? What you feeling? What you feeling?
Mike Edwards. Yeah. Short.
Having a party. If everybody's dancing to the music, alright. Cause that beat so jamming. So hey, Mr. DJ, play that song all night. It's moving. Some sentimental.
I like this
I say now.
He's out of Houston. And see, that's the thing. All these artists from around the country find me. So that's how I know if these music people wanted these people, they know where they are.
Just like this ATM, somebody needs to come out with another ATM and another ATM. That's what change again. A guy like you don't have to wait for him. Okay, real urban is already somewhere known. But guess what? It's known enough to where we can find you. And we had another guy, and they had another radio station like this that dealt with you. With artists like us, not us, but artists that's trying to give us. Because right now they're saying, well, guess what? Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, all these guys, fill this out, play my record. I don't care about anybody else artist, but I want you to saturate the radio to say my music. Okay.
Isn't that good?
Now watch this. Do I have to say that to you? No. Why? Because you play everybody. Everybody. Okay, and guess what? You're not really getting paid a whole lot from the artists out there, man. What you're doing is actually making dead for me. Okay, but the bottom line is that they have more records than internet radio. Like you want to work. It will definitely work. And there are a lot of internet radio stations. But they're just not as big as a Rory is right now. They're not. And artists are not finding these radio stations. Why? Because they're trying to find a record company. They cut off the rest of the radio. The rest of the radio, they forget that now, because the rest of the radio, you got to do a whole other thing. 2 years ago, you said that. You know why I was trying to go for it? Not just because I had a hard time. I've done whatever there was to do with it.
King of the Ghetto Jazz Sound.
Now
And
music
you're
has changed so
listening
much.
to Rory
Man, I'm not
Darvell
trying to give up
and the attention
my body
to detailed old
to get into this business. I've done that already. I've been in the business already.
Yes, do have. JT, Mr. Showtime out of Houston, Texas with Do What You Feel. Preceded that was Young Stone with his latest called If I Fall. I think Young Stone is out of Fresno. He's somewhere up north. LaTanya Spreewell has checked in. I appreciate her checking in. You checked in on a great day. And superstar artist Patrice Lee, who you'll hear from a little later on this hour. She has also checked in, and you'll hear from her and her latest. Appreciate y'all coming in. Bronx 16 Dominique has checked in all the way from the East Coast, talking about Trump. Today is not the day. I need you to come back. I'm gonna need you to come back, Bronson. But I want you to come back now. But today is not today. Today is about these artists and the two legends I have here in the studio: Henry Garner from Rolls Royce, formerly from Rolls Royce, and Jimmy Goff, the developer. And I hope you got this down, Patrice Lee. I know you just got here. I hope you got this down. The developer from AP Artist Pay, and you can sign up for Artist Pay at APArtistPay.com. apartistpay.com. That's apartistpay.com, and get paid directly for your music. It's just $9.95 per release, $9.95 per release, not per month, not $995, as someone thought earlier, but $9.95 per release, and you will have your music put out there, and then they can buy directly from your website. And we got the developer in here of that, Mr. Jimmy Goff, and Henry Garner are up in here. And we're talking, this is a lot of history, almost 70 years. Joe Treese has checked in. Jay Treese, I'm sorry, Joel, I got excited when I saw your name. Jay Treese has checked in. He's out of Baltimore. Another one that, again, and a lot of these times I want to say this, a lot of these artists that are from these other countries, Paula Latang, who you hear from, she's in Canada. And I've never met her. I've never met Jay Treese. Most of the artists I've never met. If they don't live here in LA, I've never met them, but yet they're here. I even have a young lady out of Germany. Matter of fact, Jay Treese introduced me to her, and she's in Germany. So that's how I know that there's an agenda, I feel, because it shows. I pay attention. I listen to what's on the radio. I look at who's out, and you got all these rappers. A lot of these rappers I've never even heard of, but what they talk about is garbage, but they're the ones that's out there all over the world perpetuating this, but yet artists like the ones I'm playing today, and Jay Treese, DeFrance, and so on and so forth, all the artists here, they're doing what Rolls Royce did. They're doing what Patti LaBelle and all the ones, because people are always going, especially when I go to a lot of these park festivals and things like that, people, we don't hear music like that. Where is that music? They think it's gone. And I'm like, no, it's not gone. You just don't know where it is, because radio has admitted. I talked to the program directors, local radio station right here. We don't break artists anymore. Said it.
They tell you that.
They tell you we don't. But these artists, it's like they don't want to listen. It's because why? And I said, because Roy, you ain't nobody. I get it. But guess what? And I tell them very honestly. Guess what? I don't hear your music anywhere else but here. So if I'm nobody, and see, what I do is, that means you nobody, so we a bunch of nobodies. But what I do is here to these artists, and I said it to them before, they do the same thing. I bill you guys as superstars. You need to build this radio station that's playing your music as such. You would that other station.
Now you're speaking.
If that other station was playing your music, and I know
you're touching on the problem.
You'll be there you tell everybody your song. But here, it's just like you say, it's just college radio, just a little internet say. Right. Do y'all know internet is all around the world? I have listeners from around the world. There you go. The other station that you listen to that say that you're trying to bump your head in, that don't want you because you don't have the followers. We don't have enough followers for them to play your record. But yet you're still trying to bump your head to get up in there, and you don't have to. And so this is what I say. This is why I'm glad you guys are here as confirmation, backup, whatever it is, as the ones that's been in the game, got hit records, et cetera, can let them know. And that's why I thank y'all for being here. Mm-hmm. So you were saying something earlier, about why you had left. Did you want to keep that?
No. See, my thing as far as the new artist is concerned is a little different as far as radio situation, period. You just got to saying it, Rory. You all around worldwide, okay? Certain radio stations, quote unquote, not gonna mention any name, but they're a region. They're right there in that little region right there. That's it, that's all. Okay, so we need more guys that's like you. We need more radio stations that's just like you. That's going to change the industry. We need more people that's like Jimmy and myself putting out AP apps. We need more people to do that. Why? Because that's a big change in the industry itself. Okay, we're talking about how artists get paid. That's all the artist want to do is put out his records. Okay, make his music, put his records out, and get paid. That's all he wants. That's all he wants to do. Okay, and back in the day, record companies used to tell you, oh yeah, we know what you guys want. All you really want to do is just create. Well, you create and leave the rest of the business to us. There was some record company that did what they were supposed to do, but there was some record company that actually messed over people.
We're going to be right back. We got some more music to play. That was Henry Garner from Rolls Royce, and Jimmy Goff will be back more with them right after this from Cardell Harrington. What is love? I think Cardell checked in. Did you check in, Cardell? I think you did on the Real Urban Radio Network.
See, Rory, you should take great pride in this, man. Yeah, if you got artists that actually coming to you that you ain't never met, you ain't never seen them, okay, never spoken to them. Bottom line is, if they coming to you, if they finding you, they looking for you for a reason. Because everywhere else they went, it's a no show or it ain't good. Okay, so when they come to Rory, they say, oh, well, you know what? I can send myself to him if he like it, he's gonna play. It's just that simple.
That's it.
Okay.
Well, with the Southern Soul song that I put out, that's what I did. I contacted all of the Southern Soul radio disc jockeys that were on the internet and asked them, look, I said, I have a song that's going to fit your format. Can I send it to you? I only got one no. One. Everybody else said yes. And that's how that thing became a little hit. Yeah, the thing. You guys, special now. You guys are hit. If there's no more KBL or whatever it is, it's all going on now. But the artist got to get up and say, what is going on now? Send us some more.
That's what it is. Look, no matter how you look at it, it's one thing that the artist needs. I don't care what nobody says, but it's one thing that a big artist, an intermediate artist, and a beginning artist. It's one thing that they need. They need their song to be heard. I don't know what it is. And I don't care how they hear it, but it needs to be heard. And that's one of the main things about internet radio stations. Why? Because terrestrial radio stations, you gotta give out too much money. Okay, Jimmy and I can put we can go to KTLX right now and say, hey, listen, what TV is Aisha? That's over there. We can say, hey, Aisha, look, you got this song. All right, let's talk about it. Come on down, Google. Now, let's just say if you say, okay, well, I want to play this record. Now, I'm not saying you will play this, but there are record companies that does this. They got artists that's walking up to them saying, look, I'm going to give you $20,000 to play my record. I want prime time. I don't only want prime time. When prime time is dead and over, I want all of that time too. So if you got to move the artist out the way, here's $200,000 away. You don't think they going to move that artist out the way and let that money go? They going to move them out the way.
They call it ad money now.
Right. Now, this is the sad thing about Bayo. This is the sad thing about it. And I read this in Source Magazine. What makes Bayo illegal is the fact that guys like you, guys on terrestrial radio, they don't say, hey, I just want to let everybody know. All right, this spot right here is the song that I'm getting ready to play. It's been paid for. So I got to do my part and play this record. Now, if you guys were to say that, yes, it wouldn't be what you would call illegal. But the reason why they said man, you on the table is illegal is because you guys don't introduce that way. Where you paid for it. No, because if they did it to me, it ain't gonna be nothing to it any damn way. Okay, what the hell they give a damn about who paid for what? Bottom line is we get a record, we like it, we want to buy it. Now, outside of that, when you play these guys' records, right? You play their records, all of these other that you come on. What can I buy? How do I know to go get it if I don't know if I don't know about Rory? How do I know to go get it? You see those radio those record companies back in the day, they shoved it down your throat. They made you eat it. They made you like it. How many times have you heard back in the day? I don't like that record. I don't like that record. A couple of times, maybe a month later, you said, you know what? This is not right. Why? They brainwashed you. They kept feeding it to you. Kept feeding it to you. Like it. Right. Today, it's not like that. Why? They paying money for that now. They paying big money. If you ain't paying me no money, if you're not paying that program director some money in front of the table, no. It's over. You ain't getting no paper.
Here's the thing. Children don't buy anything. We used to buy anything. Children, they don't buy it. The parents buy it because they buy subscription. They get everything is free. Everything is free. And the because they could care less. They have to buy it because the parents well, I'll buy it. No, your parents. So the bottom line is it's a way that you have to buy it. Buy it. We go to the record store, buy our right? So the bottom line, we go to the air and buy Michael Jackson record. Back in the day when I was coming up, we used to have an ice cream from the neighborhood. Run out there, get a little ice cream in the little bit. So I get that neighborhood with X.J. Brown record and some of this week and that. Or he'll get next Friday, Jim. And I go to that room next Friday, Friday 45. We'll put it on
I'm not anti-free.
Exactly. Something, Lucretia.
Hey, this is Gerald Alston of the Manhattans, and you're listening to the Attention to Details Old School Radio Show with Rory Darvell on the.
You're darn right you are. And that was Cardell Harrington with the disco version of What Is Love. He sent me the short version, but Boss Man cut it. I guess he really likes the longer version. So he lets that instrument. Got that Barry White introduction, about a minute and a half of music before anybody say a word. That's what you got there. But that's What Is Love? And he is on here, so he heard me talk about him. God darn it. Welcome, Cardell Harrington. He is checked in with the, make sure you guys, when you come in here, make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification button. Getting a wealth of knowledge. Paris Escobedo is still hanging out with us. Lucretia, what's going on, friend? Hope you come to the concert. God darn it, it's going down November the 2nd. Get y'all tickets. You can get them at Brown Paper Tickets. Don't do that. Don't do that. Get them more direct. Go right to Zelle or Venmo if you have it. 424-558-2088. It is who is calling me and I'm working. God darn, it's my darn keyboard player. Delvin, I am on the air. I will call you after I get off the air. Hope you learning them songs, but you probably got a question about him. That's my keyboard player. He's going to be playing for me. I got some new folks that's playing for me in this show, but it's half the band is still women now. Still got the girl power going on with you. I got Henry Garner from Rolls Royce, formerly of Rolls Royce, up in the building. I got Jimmy Goff, the developer of the Black-owned site to get y'all. Let it be known that's a black man that's trying to get you artists paid for your music and for your songs. You hear me, Paul Latang out there? Because Paul Latang is listening on the app in Canada. Is the rest of y'all got the app going? Lucretia, you got the app playing? No, you don't. So download the Live 365 app. It is free. And then just search Real Urban Radio Network. Now, it's important that you put all 4 words because there is just Real Urban. That's not us. It's Real Urban Radio Network. So search Real Urban Radio Network. It is all free. Those of you that are maybe want to come to the YouTube page, you can. And if you are on the YouTube page, because I can see some of you are here numbers-wise, but not physically because you can't maybe comment and you want to, is because you do have to have your own YouTube page. Now, it's free, but you have to have your own YouTube page if you want to comment on what we're talking about or anything that we're talking about. Like, for instance, my buddy out of New York, Bronx 16, want to talk about Trump. But not today. On Wednesday, I will, though. And trust me, you ain't going to like it. But you're welcome to come on back Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But right now, I got important guests up in the building. What were you just saying? I want you guys, either one of you and both of you, cover the thing about what you're saying about the payola thing that goes on and what's happening to these artists to understand the difference of what they're getting if they bump their head to a terrestrial radio station and this station.
Okay. Times have changed, like we said earlier in the show. Terrestrial radio now, okay, has gotten to the point to whereas you got these big artists. And when they want to get a record played, there's this thing that's called payola to these stations. Okay, so these terrestrial stations, the way they're playing records today, is these guys is paying this big money. Okay, and they want all prime time. And when it's not no more prime time, they want that time too. They're paying for it. Now you got another artist that's going to that same radio station. And mind you, I also found out that a radio station is supposed to play a new artist a small amount of time for nothing. They're supposed to play their record, but they don't. Okay, why? Because there's big artists out there that's paying this money. Now, when I come down and I speak about you, Rory, okay, if we had more internet radio stations like you, because that's where everything is going now. It's not so much as terrestrial radio anymore. It's internet radio. So if we had more guys like you in this industry that listen to real music, that listen to these artists, these struggling artists that got good music, not just garbage, but some good music, guess what? This thing of we trying to change the industry will work. It's guys like you are these what you would call game changers. You are a game changer in this situation. Why? Because you play everybody's songs. You play all of these artists and artists that we never even had a chance to hear. I done sat here just for the time that I've been here, and I done heard some new artists. I'm like, man, I like that guy. Man, she sounds great. But I never would have heard it if I would have came here today.
And the other thing is the free. We have gotten to a point in our lives in the society that especially the young people think that music is free. It's not. It's not free whatsoever. From the day we decide we're gonna start recording it to the day we put it out, we're paying for it. And what happens is when you hear it, you're going like, oh, well, I can get it for free because my mom and them, they have a subscription or whatever. It's like, no, we need to take that away. We need to take the free part away. Just like I was telling you before, I am not anti-streaming. I'm anti-free. It's time for everybody to get paid.
Yeah, are you guys familiar with, I think she's a congresswoman, Rashida Tlaib?
I've heard of her, yes.
So, she is trying to actually get that moved up because I saw her because I follow her a little bit. She's out of Michigan.
3 cents.
Yeah.
3 cents.
Yeah.
Better than nothing, but but they're better than nothing.
A lot more than 0.003.
Yeah, but it's better than a lot more than 0.03. But yeah, she's trying to get.
Here's Paula Tate. Now, here's somebody that can join me in the Game Changer. She has her own radio show out in Canada, but this is her new single, "Sunshine," on the Real Urban Radio Network. I know you listen, Paula. Yeah.
Got me smiling, got me thinking, got me hoping that you kind of feel it the same way too. You're like sunshine on that cloudy day, radio sun making its way through, taking me over my four-leaf clover, the one that I need over and over. I know you don't need to be more than you have to be to open up my eyes to see. We got it like that, and it's a matter of fact. Easy, baby, I got to let you know that I get in your arms and I think about your kiss and I hope and pray and wish that I be the dream and I hope you won't make me wait. Sunshine has come my way, cleared all the clouds away, and it feels so good just to hear you say you're believing and you're feeling what I'm feeling. I believe it's a don't you come my way.
And that's other thing. That's what he's saying about
no one else can compare.
This is another made on KJLA. 103.7, 103.9, 103.1.
You got me thinking
So they don't have enough followers.
I ever thought of. Wonder where you came from.
That's
Sort of, kind of in your web. Was it something that you said? You got me here thinking, waiting, anticipating. Is this the love that I've been waiting on? You got me holding on. I'm holding on. Baby, I got to let you know that I like it in your arms and I think about your kiss and I hope and pray and wish that I be the dream and I hope you won't make me wait. Baby, I got to let you know that I like it. Be the dream and die.
Yeah.
All they got to do is listen.
Don't make me
Click on it. They look like I'm bobbing my head to
Right.
Now, if you were a kid, you would say, I got to go stream this from somewhere.
Go back to the Bible.
What people don't understand is that take this year, you'll see for 5 years. For some reason or another, whatever it may be,
decide you don't want to be on the service anymore. Remember that playlist that you got all built up? It's gone now.
Fresh off the Sold Out Doing It for the Funk of It concert, Attention to Detail Productions presents a Prince tribute concert, The Soft and Wet Experience, starring Rory Darvell and the Attention to Detail Band. It takes place Saturday, November 2nd, 7 p.m. at the Celebrity Center, located at 5930 Franklin Avenue in Los Angeles. General seating $35. VIP soft and wet table seating $70, and it includes dinner. The Prince Tribute Concert, the Soft and Wet Experience, featuring Rory Darvell and the Attention to Detail Band. Saturday, November 2nd, 7 p.m. at the Celebrity Center, 5930 Franklin Avenue, Los Angeles. Again,
two members of Climax are playing in the show.
VIP soft and wet
bass player? No, I'm sorry. The bass player plays for a group. You guys heard of a group? They're all female called Jazz and Pink.
By searching for 424
Pink. Jazz and Pink. They're all female jazz.
Rory Darvell on Venmo.
Lady who's
and also purchase tickets on brownpapertickets.com.
The leader of the group, she's a keyboard player. But I got her bass player's playing for me. She's out of Utah. Young girl out of Utah. And keyboard player from Climax.
Urban Radio.
All right. Man, this has been fantastic. Why don't this thing do and work right? There it is. This has been a great time here today, man. I appreciate Henry Garner from Rolls Royce, formerly of Rolls Royce, up in the building, and of course Jimmy. I'm gonna give you guys this last 5 minutes, so we got to get out of here before I play. Of course, don't worry about it. Go, Patrice Lee, I'm gonna play your new song, girl. It's gonna play. But let me anything that you want to say in closing, and contact information, or you know what? I don't want Jimmy to lose his thoughts. I'm gonna give Jimmy say what you were saying before about
playlists.
Yeah.
When you're on a streaming platform, you can build a beautiful playlist and everything. But say for instance you're only 5 years and for some reason or you don't want it no more. Once you leave that platform, you don't have that playlist no more. It's gone. Ownership. If you download the music and make your own playlist, which these phones now are capable of doing, you can have your playlist forever. Okay. One other thing I wanted to say to and before we go, and I'll let Henry have it. I am currently the musical director for Greg Rose.
Whose song plays here, by the way?
Who plays here. Mm-hmm. So I forgot that at the very beginning, and I apologize, but I am the musical director, guitar player for Greg Rose.
And say one more time the whole information about how people can get to
AP
your site.
Artistpay.com. That is the site where you can get paid. All you have to do is look at the different things that we have on there. You can get paid. Put your put your album cover there, and make sure you give us a link where they can click onto it and go to your website or iTunes or Amazon and download your music, and you get paid directly.
And if someone wants to contact you directly, how do they do that?
You can contact me at MyRec. That's MIREC music@yahoo.com.
There it is, Mr. Jimmy Goff. Now, like I said, this is a Black-owned app, first of its kind. And so, again, when you start getting paid directly, let it know I'm a black man and make it happen for you.
Exactly.
All right. Mr. Garner, I'll turn it over to you, sir.
The only thing I want to say, to be honest with you, as far as the AP app, this is what we're talking about, a game changer, as far as the artist getting paid. If the artist wants to get paid, it's very simple. Don't put your songs on streaming. Everybody knows that now. Find an app like AP and put your songs on that app and let them go and do what they have to do. That way you get paid. When like Jimmy told you earlier, and I said it earlier in the show, once you pay this $9.95, that's it for us. We're not trying to make your money. We are not trying to make your money. That's why it's only $9.95. It's not even $10. But the bottom line is, when you do this, now you are going to get paid all of your money. That's just it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. To me, they need other streaming companies like us. Not streaming companies, but they need other AP apps like us. They need other internet radio stations like you, Rory. That's the only way this thing is going to change. Okay, so we see where we're starting a change. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be some people that say, hey, I like what they're doing. Maybe I can start my own. But the bottom line is, me and Jimmy is not against that. We just against people doing all of these records, making all of these songs, spending all of this time on creating a record. They're not getting paid for it. That's our pet peeve. Okay. And to be honest with you, AP, right now, to me, I haven't seen any other app that's like that. And that's why Jimmy and I sit down and say, hey, we got to put it together. Now, Jimmy's one of these kind of guys. Jimmy's very computer literate. Okay. Me, no. I started playing too much. Okay. But the bottom line is, together we put our heads together, and he came up with this app, AP. He says, Henry, I got what I'm going to do. I took all our information from you, from me, and I'm getting ready to put this thing together. Now, listen, I've been knowing Jimmy for centuries. Boy, that makes us sound old. But okay, y'all laughing at me, but guess what? Jimmy and I made money, okay? And still making money. But we making money off the old way. We're not making money from streaming, okay? But I'm just saying, we need people to say, hey, listen, take your stuff off these streaming platforms, and that's gonna put them to bed. That's gonna put them to bed. They won't be how can a streaming company make money if you don't put your platforms on their platforms? That's right. If you don't put your song on their platform, they can't do it. That's right. Now, if you put your songs on a platform where you're getting paid your money, there you go. That's not hard to figure out.
So I want to thank you guys really for being here today, and hopefully the people that are listening and watching have learned something. I'll be talking more about this, but this is what this is about. It's this show. I created this show for the artists. One, because I love R&B. Been a fan of R&B since I was little, but I want to hear some new R&B. I'm be honest, as much as I love those groups that are still out there doing it, God bless them, I can't pay hundreds of dollars to see the same songs I've been listening to when I was 15 years old and 14 and younger. Love them, but there's room for all these new artists. So my platform is dedicated to these new artists. So once again, I really appreciate you guys. You guys, of course, are welcome anytime. And I'm not just saying that because that's what people say, because you already been here once before. So you know you're welcome anytime. Yeah. You can come back, and I definitely appreciate it. Thank you guys out there for listening and watching. And also got to say go Dodgers, because my Raiders got spanked today.
I saw that today.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. We got a porn star quarterback. I don't know that guy. Every time I look at him, I just see Chicka Bow Wow. He got his old school mustache. He sucks. They benched him today, though. But let me go. I got two more for you. I got Brittany Glodine, who is the granddaughter of the late, great Barry White, my former boss. And this is Patrice Lee coming with her latest called Free. Thank you, guys. Y'all know I'm going to say it with the last 12 seconds. It don't take that long to say. God is the greatest. I'll be back here on Wednesday. Make sure you're prepared to vote for Kamala. I said it. Yeah. And we are out. See you on Wednesday, Mr. 16 out of New York. Bye. Chucky Booker produced this for her.
It's time to take it back one time for all you old school heads out there.
We want to thank you, my brother.
Hey, appreciate you.
He came close to me. We need a platform. He came close to your sound. Boy, Jimmy, he on you, Jimmy. I'm talking about the sound. Not what he played. I'm talking about the sound. But he was a cop. He said, wait a minute. Because I'm going to tell you, when you play that French stuff, you fighting just like this. I'm telling you. Oh, boy, what's it? I'm telling you. Just right here. Don't move. Man, I would move. Okay, boy, when Norman said don't move, I mean, don't you change nothing to the whole song. Okay? And all he's going to do is this. When he do this, stop. And when he do this, you bring it back in the same way you started.
It's all rare. On that Sunday, you walk up and go, play this, I play it. The other guy, they play this. The other guy wanted to freestyle, so go play this.
Man, I done seen Norman tell a guy, I'm going to pay you 30 seconds just to leave. Okay? And that's, I'm telling y'all, the God's truth. I really say that. Jimmy, boy, you bitch from you, dog. Who is this?
Well, it's Chucky Booker. He produced it. You know Chucky Booker?
Yeah, I know who Chucky is. Okay. Well, you know what? So that means you bitch from Chucky Booker. I'm older than Chucky. Okay? Oh, yeah. You gotta remember, Chucky's been hanging out with my for a long time. Oh, yeah. Okay? I've been knowing that with Chucky. I said, well, that boy is
cowboy.
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's R&B and old school.
You know what I'm saying? People like that. People who really appreciate what we did back then.
Oh no. Patrice, I'm so sorry. Oh, the thing rolled over. So it skipped your song. Sorry, Patrice, but you know it's gonna play again on Wednesday. That's not on me. Boss man Cuddy. Oh, so right out that door there's a key. I'll see y'all next week. There's a key hanging right there, and you just go out to the hall and turn to your left.